let's drink up. Your death look like big fun. Come on, let's get it on. Like that Marvin Gaye song. I'm stunning, you love it. Come on, give me something. I know that you want it. Come on, give me something. The night is young and so are we. So maybe you should leave with me. The night is young and so are we, baby. The night is young, so let's have some fun. If you love me right, yeah, this could be the summer of our lives now, honey. Give it to me like you know you should now, baby. This could be the summer of our lives, the summer of our lives. The sun sets on fire, tell me your desires. We're not getting tired, baby, take me higher. I'm Sunday, you love it, come on, give me something. I know that you want it, boy. The night is young and so are we. So maybe you should leave with me. The night is young and so are we, baby. The night is young, so let's have some fun. If you love me right, yeah, this could be the summer of our lives now, honey. Give it to me like you know you should now, baby. This could be the summer of our lives, the summer of our lives. Give it to me, baby, all night. We can keep on dancing all night. Give it to me, baby, all night. Give it to me, baby, all night. We can keep on dancing all night. Give it to me, baby, all night. You love me right. If you love me right, if you love me right, yeah, this could be the summer of our lives now, honey. Give it to me like you know you should now, baby. This could be the summer of our lives, the summer of our lives. Give it to me, baby, all night. We can keep on dancing all night. Give it to me, baby, all night. Give it to me, baby, all night. We can keep on dancing all night. Give it to me, baby, all night. Let's go.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Wherever you are around the world, remember, you have greatness inside of you. Welcome back to another great show of the Power Play Show with the hockey coach guru, Coach Frenchy directly from the Vancouver Canucks locker room. Happy Friday, happy weekend, 9 o'clock, so I'm pretty sure everybody is over with the happy hour. Are you ready to rock and roll the power play tonight? We have a almost different show tonight. We have a lot of things around the NHL we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about also about the trade bait. What do you think? Who is going to be traded the next couple of weeks? We're going to talk about this. We're going to talk about the Brady Tkachuk contract. And then finally, we're going to have a QA at some points during the evening. And then finally, at the end, we're going to have the number one quiz on the YouTube channel. Of course, the Frenchy Quiz at the end of the show. So that's going to happening tonight, Friday, August 27, 2021. Of course, the Montreal Canadiens have news today. And it's a little bit open, so you can have any questions during the show. You can welcome and said you can ask your question. I will do my best to give you the right answer, but Coach Frenchy is not always right. He is many, many times wrong, but that's the beauty First of all, we're going to welcome everybody in the house like we do. Boom, 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 boom. Yes, I was not supposed to be here, but I cannot do it. I have to be here. So I'm here. The coach is here. And the good news is tonight, tomorrow night, and Sunday night, I'm back. All weekend, no day off with Coach Frenchy. We have to do it every single day. By the way, if you follow me, I'm on my 231 days at the gym of the year. If you follow me on my Facebook, you can see all the pictures I do every single morning. First of all, welcome directly from Toronto. The Wolf. Mr. Eno Tap in the house tonight. Who's the next one? Why not to go with Mr. He's on the water. Sometimes he's at the school. Sometimes he's teaching the mid-station. We don't know. Right? We know one thing. He is the number one fan of the Vegas Golden Knight, Mr. Adam Burger in the house. Oh, she's back in the house tonight. Sometimes she was in Dallas area in Texas. She moved back in Montreal, Canada. But she loved to be in dans la belle province de Québec. Sur l'île de Montréal, sometimes outside the l'île de Montréal. Depends where she's going. But we know she's the only one, the number one, Nat Leffo. Is back in the house tonight. The number one fans of the Florida Panthers. The number one, maybe ranking number 45 on the poker table. I'm not sure. We need to learn this one day a little bit more. Mr. Gator Rock Tim T in the house tonight. Sometimes we call him the bod. Sometimes we call him the monkey. Sometimes we call him the boy. But one thing we know, we call him always Bod the Monkey Boy back in the house. Oh, Luke is here tonight. Luke, usually he comes late for the quiz, but for maybe not the first time, but he came earlier tonight. Welcome back, Mr. Luke. Directement dans la belle province de Québec, dans la ville de Québec City. We don't know if he's on sur la rive sud or sur la rive nord. I don't know, but whatever you are, I know you are the only one, Mr. Ronnie Odette. Yes, of course. He is back in the house tonight. I'm not remember where you're coming from, Roger, but I know wherever you're coming from, I know you're always here with a great annihilation. Mr. Roger Delaney. Directly from Philippines, Mr. Rafael Manit Ilega. It's about what, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock in Philippines. Of course, you have 5 kids, I believe. Welcome back, the family Ilega. We miss you a lot, by the way. Of course, we miss you. Directly from Saint-Georges-de-Beauce. She's with the dad tonight. She's still awake because I'm sure it's Friday. Bien, je te souhaite un très, très bon bonjour de la famille de Hockey National Show. Welcome. Bienvenue. Kayla and Zenit Gammon. Of course, shout out to the Igala family. Welcome back directly from Philippines. We are the number one hockey station YouTube channel in Philippines. We are the number one. Nobody have that. Never knew that was a Panther. Tim Thomas, L. Belfort. Yes, they have them. Yes. Hello, Kayla. Natalie, you're so nice. You're amazing. Hi, Kayla. Here we go. Coucou. Ray Roger. Do you see the sending in the locker room? I did not see the sending, but they're going to come back very soon because they got a job this year. They are assistant general manager, hockey operations, something like that. Shout out to the family. Yes, we did it, right? Shout out to the Morales family from Philippines. The Morales, the Aigala, the Lafont family. I don't know. Always wish everybody from Philippines welcome from the Hockey Nation Live Show. Coach, are you in the eyes of the Hurricane Category 4? I'm not in the eye at all. It's going to be south of me, and they go hit to the directly from New Orleans, where I pray. If you have the time tonight, maybe thinking about the people is going to get hit the next couple of days, and New Orleans, Houma, every time that. Been to the golf court. Well, the Gulf of Mexico, but I was living in Gulfport. That's what I was trying to say. In Mississippi for a couple of years when I worked with the Mississippi Seawolves. I've been to the many hurricane. My first one was 98, 96, 98. With, his name was George. One day I would tell you the story about George Hurricane from Cold Frenchy. But I got hit very badly with Katrina, 2005. August 28th, tomorrow, will be 16 years this happening. So it was an hurricane. Yeah. So, yeah. That's another story one day I would tell you about that. Zenit, Habs, Vulcan was the only most underrated in the time. Vulcan, Thomas Vulcan worked with the Hockey Academy here in South Florida with, so a very nice guy, very quiet, but a very good coach for the youth travel here. So that'd be good. Who is better, Pat Lafreniere, Pavel Bure? I will go with Pavel Bure, honestly, for me. Ab all the way and the only way. There we go. Goes in it. Directly from St. John Mountain, New Brunswick, Mr. Johnny Golden. What's up, Coach? What's up, Raven? Welcome back, Raven, in the house tonight. At Lindros or Forsberg, I go with Peter Forsberg. Wow, what a player, this kid. Hit the likes, hit the likes. Yeah, hit the likes. We need to hit 25 likes at least tonight. So hit the likes. Every likes count. Every likes count. Please. And he tell you that. He will tell you on his language. He cannot talk like me and like you. He said, click on the like. Because, of course, you are awesome. That's Flipper right here. Flipper said to Kayla, welcome, and you are awesome. Welcome back, Mr. Zenit. Fait plaisir, mon homme. Hit the likes. Roger, the Thunder Bay, but I was born in Summerside and lived in Moncton for many years. So you live in Thunder Bay now, Roger? The new agent for Eichel, who happened to be good friend with Marc Bergevin, interesting. Of course, we talk about Pat Brisson. Pat Brisson, his best friend, it was Luc Robitaille. Can they trade him to Los Angeles? Pat Brisson is number one, one of the top best agent in NHL. But he got associated now with another company, make a lot of money. I have a chance to meet him. His son play with St. Mary's Shattuck in Minnesota for 1 or 2 years. Now he play USHL, got drafted in NHL. Moncton coach, I know. It's just sometimes Moncton with Brian and then slide with St. John. I'm flipping back and forth sometimes. My memory is still there. It's just something I don't know. I only know you are in New Brunswick. And welcome back, buddy. Is Bill Doré a top 3 GM all the time? he make his name with the New York Islanders, right? So he was pretty good overall. The 3 GM in the all the time, I don't think so. But he was one of the great in NHL, for sure. Pat Brisson sold 240 to go to Montreal. That's a good relationship with Brisson, Bergevin, for sure. Can he sell Eichel to go to Buffalo for? I'll be honest with you, I would take Jack Eichel if he send him a first-round pick and 1 or 2 prospects we don't have in the team right now. So they have to keep the people we have. So they cannot send Suzuki, Kokonemi, Romanov, Caulfield. So you can send them maybe, a defenseman we have in the prospect, at least, a first-round pick, at least, and you can add a Likonen or someone like him, Paul Biron, something additional. They trade Sam Reinhart for not much, so I would not expect they can expect a lot. But who knows, honestly. It's funny we talk about this in our time because you guys, you read already my show. You steal my show right now. I'm not there yet, and I'm supposed to talk about this tonight. Who is the best sit-in? Oh, my God. Some would say Henrik, some would say Daniel. Their number is pretty even, honestly. In our top, Drouin, Lekin, Harris, a first round. I will do this in our top. I will do this. That will give you $5.5 million. That will give you a $3 million. That $8 million. Harris play in NCAA is not going to be a top 3. And your first round is going to be what? Maybe 12, 13, 15, 17. So at the end of the day, it's a good trade for the Montreal Canadiens also. That's why it's funny in all that. Do you see Vincent any deal and the deadline or prefer deadline? Stop it! I'm going to talk about this in 15 minutes. He calls Sam like a cancer. Every team will be gone for Renard. I'll be honest with you, Brother Monkey. That's the reputation we get from people outside. How many times people said something against Taylor Hall the last 2 years? Look what Taylor Hall is doing with the Boston Bruins. So sometimes you have to be let go in, and sometimes you have to let go out. Sometimes just changing the location, the place, and to have a new teammates, everything like that, you don't have that kind of pressure. You're the only star, and it could change everything. That's what something you never know. That's why Phil Kessel did not do well in Toronto, whatever he scored, but the pressure he got at Toronto was too much for him. He went to Pittsburgh. He was not the star. Look what he did, right? So sometimes it's good to change the place. Did Bergeron want to free Davison Barron before he signed Edmonton? I'm sure they talk about this, but I think Dyson Barry, you pick also his defensive side, what is not great, Johnny. So he was maybe one they're looking for the puck mover. I think it would be a good asset. But $4 or $5 million, I think right now with David Savard, I think that right now they are good. The good thing about Montreal, they have a couple puck movers coming. I think you better to have the situation they have right now and add a Norlander. I think that would be a good. I think at the end of the day, it's pretty good. Yeah, exactly. In our top, you live in Buffalo, you want to leave right away, get out that location for sure. So let's move on to the next one. We're going to go quick. We can. This, of course, is the news of the night. So let's jump in about what we have here. And I want to talk about something happening. If you have a chance to watching this today, I don't know if you did it. But I make a video about 4 o'clock today. It's a little bit different countenance of what I do. What I would try to do is I read an article on Sport Illustrated a couple of days ago. And they was talking about the ranking development of the hockey program on NCAA women and men, and then the USHL and the WHL, OHL, and the QM. And what I did after that, guys, I add more information about how the junior works in Canada and the USA. The Tier 1, Tier 2, Tier 3, Junior A, Junior B. So I put all the name of the league over there, and I classify a little bit what they are they are. So we have a chance to watching this video. That's pretty cool. If you like the video, please click on the likes. But that's what we do here. We produce video. It's something I will really, really take care about more and more about that one over there for the years. That's honestly the ranking the best developmental program in North America. So that was all about this video. And we have 46 days before the puck drop. And today we celebrate three players, the ex-Bruins David Krejcik, Jared Spurgeon, and of course, Mr. Zach Ashton Reese for the Pittsburgh Penguins. So, Mr. He's back in the house. Can we find his sound effect? Of course. The cat, the Panthers, Mr. Michael Rosenblatt in the house tonight. It's open to the public at the Ice Den. Yeah, Michael, yes. Last year was the BBD Center of COVID. Oh, directly from Westmount, Canada, Montreal, Mr. Canadian Giant. Yeah, try to be in Thunder Bay also in Ontario. It's not easy for sure. So, that's what happening for these days. Don't forget to click on the like. What, 16 likes? We have 16 likes. Can we get a little bit more? That'd be interesting about that one. A couple of news happening today. First of all, the Montreal Canadiens signed a 22 years old Rand Poehling for a 2-year contract at $750,000 per year and $225,000 on the where coach you are. Where coach? Come on, step up. Ha! I'm right here. So he got this for the upcoming season, a 2 years contract. Will be interesting. The second year, guy, is a one-way, so that's give you an idea what the Montreal expect him to be a part of the roster for the upcoming season. He was selected 25 overall pick with the Montreal Canadiens 2017 NHL draft. And remember, I think last year is almost like 1 point per game or barely a point, 20-something game, point, 28 game, 26 and 28, something like that. So that's what happened about this one over there. So it will be interesting what Poehling is going to bring to the Montreal Canadiens. I was trying to make a video for him today, but too busy with my seminar. But at the end of the day, I think Poehling can make the roster, the 23 roster lineup. I don't think so. I don't think why not. I think that, they were going to go with, 14 forward, 8 defensemen. That would give them 22. And I think that would be enough for them at that moment. And let's see from there. I think Norlander can be another one, can jump in the lineup over there. So maybe 8 defensemen and 14 forward. That would give them 22. Guys, I just said that. Kulak, Whiteman. Yeah, that's what I said. Eagle Fank in the house tonight. Welcome, buddy. Awesome, Eichel. Don't forget, Eichel, to click on the likes before you go to watch your football. That'd be appreciated. Glad to see you back. Kayla Roblox Gaming. Way. Hi. Welcome. Hopefully, you are subscribed to the Hockey Nation Live Show, Kayla. And aussi, j'espère que tu vas t'abonner et cliquer sur le petit pouce en haut. Je parle en français, je ne sais pas si je parle en anglais, donc là, je suis tout mélangé. Mais welcome aboard. The second signature, guys, this happening today. The Carolina Hurricanes signed with the Hampton Roads, the Norfolk Admirals, the East Coast Hockey League, an agreement for the club farm, everything like that. So that's happening today for the season 2021-2022. The Don Waddell for the president general manager announced this today. And interesting, Norfolk is pretty nice to go there. It's a U.S. Navy base around the Hampton Roads. Honestly, that's why I was trying to say Hampton Roads. Hampton Roads, before they called them Norfolk. It was a team over there. John Brophy was a coach over there for many years. When I was with the Roanoke Express, oh my God, this car, 98, 99, 97, 98, 99 years over there. Daniel Bertillon was the goaltender for the Roanoke Express when I was there. Was like a big rivalities in the East Coast Hockey League between Roanoke, Hampton Roads, and Richmond. So if you're in USA, you're from here, or you know a little bit more about the Virginia State. So there are 3 teams inside the Virginia State. And this guy, the Friday night, Sunday night, woof, a lot of fight in the house. It was a great time, old school hockey. When I was there and one watching there, they have a lot of Dominic Maltais for Quebec. A lot of people did not make the NHL or the American Hockey League play a lot in the East Coast. You have about like 6, 7, 8 players from Quebec play on each team. It was pretty interesting. Jean-François Tremblay was there at Roanoke with me, everything like that. So I just want to mention about this, about that. We talk about Kayla. Coucou, je suis la fille de Zine. Vous regardez, j'ai 8 ans. Ben, ça fait plaisir beaucoup, Kayla, d'être avec nous autres. Parfait. Je suis très heureux que tu t'es abonné. Puis j'espère qu'on va te revoir plus tard. Ben, je sais que tu te couches de bonne heure normalement. Donc, quand tu vas venir, bien, dis-nous bonjour. Puis on va te souligner comme qu'on fait avec ton père. Coach, will the NHL with taxi squad this year? No. So they're still at 23 players now. They are back like normal at that moment. So everybody back with American Hockey League and the East Coast Hockey League. And so that's what, no taxi squad. Took my French quiz today. Work out a lot on... Oh, ben, ça me fait plaisir, mon bud. Félicitations. J'espère que ça a bien été. Panthers got a new member of the front office. NHL, welcome back. Don't forget to click on the likes. Rob Stevenson, Senior Vice President GM of the SSE Facilities. Congratulations to Rob Stevenson. Welcome, everybody. Encourage the show by Coach. You're always an amazing, great person about that one over there. About this. The next news, I'm going to give you an answer. In our tap. Jeez, in our tap, you see my show. Are you inside my computer? Just kidding, buddy. Jack Eichel, like you said earlier, I don't know if it was in or tap about the monkey. They all them on the news update all day long, like me. But Jack Eichel changed he did not fire, whatever they call it, but they are hired Pat Brisson, maybe one of the top best sport agent in hockey, and that would change maybe facilities or moving the situation better, quicker, because Brisson have a good reputation in hockey. And the collection he has with many GM, that may open the door for Jack Eichel to get trade. You have a lot of great customer, hockey player inside his firm, a lot. And he make a ton of money. Like I said, he is with him and Don Mahan, the best sport agent in NHL. Been there for many, many years. So I just want to sharing with you about that situation over there. NHL, what? Yes, sir. NHL. Couturier et Provincial Nicholas still have things to prove his contract. We get there. Quiet, waiting, patient. Just kidding. The Minnesota Wild guys signed today the veteran Jordy Benn, first year, only 1 year contract at $900,000. Benn, 34 years old, collect 10.1 goal, 10 assists, 9 assists for 10 points, plus 7, 9 penalty minute, and a 51 block shot and 39 game with the Vancouver Canucks and the Winnipeg Jets. Benn was originally signed by the Dallas Stars as a free agent. He was not undrafted. He was undrafted in NHL. He was joined his brother. We know Jordan Benn, couple of years with the Montreal Canadiens, bring more depth in the defensive side of the Minnesota Wild for the upcoming season. Eichel, like Oli Molly, training camp coming in the season. I need a new agent to get myself back on the track faster. Yep. NHL, I think right now he needs some kind of, and it's good. I feel like it's a great decision for him. And now maybe that would pushing everything like that. So it would be interesting what is going to be. Jan Messing. Jan Mizak, 1 goal, 2 assists today against Sweden. Dominant performance, you Tony. I'm telling you right now, guys. Coach said it. The coach said it. Coach said it. The 45 overall pick 2 years ago. He's a great hockey player, guy. Montreal still this players. He's not going to be a top 3, but he's going to be a good player for the Montreal Canadiens. I like this by the wall, a 7-man, too bad. Yeah, he'll be a part of that. You know, he would take honestly, for me, he take exactly what Jan Cole did for the Minnesota Wild after he got traded against Greg Pederin last season for the Colorado Avalanche. That's the reason why the Colorado Avalanche missing a lot Jan Cole. Cole is a great hockey player. That's what I said. People thinking the Carolina Hurricane, they're looking bad or they are not good like they was because they lost Hamilton. I'm telling you right now, they add D'Angelo, they add Cole, they have now Ethan Bear, they have Slavin, they have Pesci over there. They are not bad. Their goaltender, for me, they are a little bit better. And the offensive is pretty solid again. So do not put Carolina guys low. Tell you right now, I would not be surprised if they win the Metropolitan Division. I know it's August 27th, coach, but I think they have a chance to get this one. Cool enough, brother, and NHL, but I'm okay. Yes, sir. I cannot stay on here, no problem. I'm sorry about this. I read your statement, William, at the beginning tonight. But Nick is not brother with the Rand McLean. He knows these days. Yes, absolutely right. NHL. It's Paulus is the top 20 fighter in NHL. Maybe not, but he would be the top 50. The reason why you have so many Chris Nyland and Dave Schultz and you know what I mean? Like, you have so many, you know, Bob Robert, and I can go with Larac and Brashear, and you know what I mean? But he was a solid good one, to be sure, to be honest with you. The top 20, I don't know. Tyler Williams. You know, Robert Ray. Robert Ray was a fighter, too. Not always win, but Ty Toomey was another one there too. But now we're back in the old time hockey. So that's happened. Now, I know they talk about this very quickly. We were supposed to talk about him yesterday. Andrei Fednikov signed a contract 8 years at $7.75 at $8 million. $8 million. 8 year at $62 million. And then, you know, this is a stat of him, honestly. I make a video about this. You have a chance to watching this video also. Coach, he work hard. He work hard. That's what is Andre. Have a good year. At 42 points for 55 games. You cannot be too much demanding. The kid is only 20 years old at the end of the day, 21 now. So I think overall it's pretty good for him. I think he needs to score a little bit more. But it's a good contract for him. Now, what one another mentioned about that, I think someone mentioned about him is finally the same situation happening as Shane Couturier, 8 year at $7.75. This out is stat pretty much similar, 42, 41 point. One is a center and one is a winger. You know, both of them, they are for me the top best 3 players of their team. And I think forward, it surprised me. The defenseman guy get more money at those days. But that's another story. We can talk about this. But really, really similar about that for that. So, but I'm okay. The Calgary D is looking bad. A lot of penalty minutes. Yeah. For me, it's different, right? You talk about a veteran, 28 years old. You talk about a 21 years old. I think we did a really good job this morning at the show with Michael. I'll describe the job of Shane Couturier. Really what, it took him 5-6 years before he became who he is today. And I said the same thing. I think you have to be patient with Kotkaniemi. Kotkaniemi, guys, he would get better and better at 23 years old, 24 years old. I don't know we're going to be all together at that time. We have still to wait 3 years. But I really believe Kotkaniemi is maybe another type of Sean Couturier. Wait. Don't scream to me yet. Not exactly like a two ways and they play the level. But I think Kotkaniemi have a lot of skill. They can be good at what Couturier score. Couturier did not score 20, 30 goals right away, 20 goals right away. He took him 5-6 years, guys, before he become who he is today. He won the Selke 2 years ago. So that's what talking about him. Now, I will flip that. And someone asked, for me, it was like Andrei Shevnikov, because the RFA, Brandy Tkachuk, he did not sign a contract yet. And I think the Ottawa Senators and Tkachuk should look about the contract for Shevnikov. The same age, right? Same year they got drafted. One was second, the one was fourth. Can it be between? We know the story. Can we get the Montreal Canadiens? Tkachuk will be so happier. It is what it is. We cannot come back. But I think Tkachuk should be about $8 million. They can sign him for 8 years. Bingo. And I think they should. I think that would be the right thing. They will similar what they did with Thomas Chabot a couple years ago. They signed him for 8 years at $8 million. Tkachuk deserved about that kind of money. He's not going to show up only on point, like a points, like a goal and assist, but in a point like fight. But he will show up a lot. The what he bring on the table, what he does on the ice, and so I think at $8 million for Tkachuk, 8 years will be a great steal for both parties, a great team-friendly contract, I believe. John Ferguson, he was a big one also. So that's what I said. I don't think so. Paul Luss, he was the top 20 in NHL fodder, but he was a good one. Shevnikov is better contract, but he's close. He's the better contract. He's a better team-friendly contract, Shevnikov, in our tap, because he's younger. So, at the end of the day, Couturier, we give him, 5 years? Maybe on his 8 years going to be really perform, maybe 4 years. Shevnikov is going to get better every year. And when you be done, he still be 28, 29, like exactly Couturier is. So he's going to be on his prime. He's going to be on his peak. He's going to score more. He's going to be a 35 years old goal. I think he could be a 35 regular goal scorer in NHL. Exactly, that. Coach is not bad. Coach is not bad. We don't talk about this yesterday, guys, but Alfie Turcotte have an emergency appendicitis happening 2 days ago. He's going to be expected to be ready for the rookie camp in September 16th. So I just want to sharing with you that news. Not many people talk about this, but Coach, he knows everything. Just kidding. A better team. Yes, exactly. Don't forget to click on the like. We're stuck at 18. I know it's Friday. It's not easy Friday. But it is what it is, right? So every time you show up, click on the likes. That's your only homework. Now I'm delete this, guys, because I have to show you something else. All right. I'm going to disappear. Don't go nowhere, Coach. Yes. Because that's what I want to talk to you guys tonight. Trade bait. Where are they going? Where are they going? So I have 8 players tonight. So in the chat, you can talk about this. And we're going to start with the first one on the left corner. Vladimir Tarasenko. You can give me 1 team, 2 team, 3 team. Don't give me 17, but 1 or 2 team and 3 team. And if you want to make a trade for him, mention this. He said he's going to be with Islanders, and he's going to be trade for this. You can mention to this. We're going to go through those 4 players, and every players we have about 1 or 2 minutes talking about each one of them. So if you want to part of the conversation, it's time. You have any question you want to talk about Tarasenko, any question you want to tell me how much, you cannot share his contract anyway, 7.75. So we cannot do anything about that, 7.5. Mr. Tag GZ82, welcome back. Salut, mon homme. Don't forget to click on the like. Always a pleasure. Welcome back from Boston, Massachusetts, Mr. The Vibes, John Gregor. Don't forget to click on the likes. We're still looking for 6 more likes. That's a hot take. Yes, sir. So, any Tarasenko will go to Vegas. Wow, that's a long shot, this one. I feel like he's going to be with Islanders. That will be my shot over there. I think that will be the one they will get. They can trade to Islanders. The reason why I said no on Vegas because they have so many winger over there. I think that would be too much for them about that one. Now, can he go with Colorado? Can't he trade Tarasenko to Colorado for 7.5, give them Justin Barron and maybe a second round pick, and then they told to St. Louis, keep $3 or $4 million. But he become UFA after that. A great coach. Kokanemi is at 80% of his skills. Still, he has 20 to improve. His will be out of this the last 20. Not really tag. The problem with Toronto is the money situation. And until they cannot move Tavares or the one of the $11 million, they cannot do anything. Secondly, they have to pay Morgan Riley next year. So that will be a problem for them. And, some of them are center. 2 of them are centers. That's not fix their problem. So I don't think so will happen. We're moving down for Jack Eichel. Jack Eichel's situation, what do you believe he's going to go? Do you think he's going to go to Boston? Do you think he's going to Montreal? Do you think he go to New York Rangers? Do you feel he can go to Vegas? That's believe my fourth destination. I believe he can go. Is Barkov, oh my God, with Montreal? LA is, you have to bring back LA in the conversation. I think they should bring back LA in the conversation because I think Jack Eichel can trade over there, and I think they can trade Jonathan Quick. I know it's hard to say that, but I think they can trade like a veteran players. They can trade Alfie Surkot and maybe Vasilev over there, or maybe only one, a first-round pick, and maybe Yafalo. The only problem you get right now with that part where is worry, you have Kopitar, you have Eichel, and then you have Dano now at $6 million dead at the third line over there. And at time we have to be split between Eichel and Kopitar. But that's what my only concern about that one over there. Yes, tag at some point, yes. Eichel going to the Habs. They have to do some move to get him, honestly. But for me, you cannot give him the 4 player mentioned at the beginning of the show for sure. The left corner guy is John Manson. Why John Manson? Josh Manson. Because he refused to go to Winnipeg. He got traded to the Winnipeg Jets, and he's not on his list of 12 team. And the rumor, it was out today. So Josh Manson refused to go to play for the Winnipeg Jets. So he's really on the trade bait right now for Anaheim. He's a righty. I'm telling you right now, Montreal would love to have this kid. But again, he's not a puck mover. He scored about 4 or 5 goals per year. He's not an offensive player. Where do you see him to play next season? Or if he got trade. 21 likes. We're getting closer. Maybe Nashville. Karine Marchand. Oh mon Dieu! Fait longtemps, Karine. Oublie pas de cliquer sur le petit pouce en haut. On t'a perdu, fait longtemps. J'espère que tu vas revenir plus souvent. On t'a manqué. On t'a vraiment manqué. Maybe Nashville, they have cap and need centermen. The problem there is because they have Grenland, Johansson, and you got Jake Eichel. I really believe you have to go with a team. They have only one good center. And that's what I said, that kind of the defenseman. Now, if they trade Grenland, or maybe they put Duchesne in the deal, something like that, or they trade Johansson for Eichel, that's something under another direction. But on my point, that's not sure. Oliver Kapanen scored against Russia today. Oliver Kapanen have a great conversation today. He's going to say he's going to be better to Kasperi Kapanen. I watched his couple of goals today. The last couple of, I have someone show a videos of him. Coach from Finnish coach. He is very nimble and imaginative with the puck. I have to describe himself simply. I would say he is a pure goal scorer. He is a really good player. He said to TV Sport in French, but he's speaking Finland, but he said to them, he's going to be better to Kasperi Kapanen. Oh, it was a good quote about that one over there for sure. And the last one, the right corner guy, is Christian Dvorak for the Arizona Coyotes. What do you believe? A lot of discussion was about Montreal, Boston. It was one of the two over there. I missed another team on my book. Colorado was talking about him also. Merci beaucoup, Karine. Ça me fait plaisir, Karine. J'espère que tu vas vite récupérer. Speed recovery. J'espère que tu vas mieux. Si jamais tu as besoin, gêne-toi pas de me rejoindre sur le DMI sur Facebook. Ça me ferait vraiment plaisir de jaser avec toi. Yes, Dvorak with Montreal Canadiens would be a great steal, to be honest with you. I think Montreal will be a winner about that one over there for sure. I would love to have him about that one over there. So that's the 4 trade players. Are you done, coach? No, because I hit 4 more. And they are not like a trade bait like them, but I think they have some of them. It's really interesting to see this. And it's a little bit long shot over there. So I put Jonathan Drouin over there. I put Ben Bishop. But now I will open the door here. And with Ben Bishop, it could be Kutubin with him. So one of the 2 goaltenders for Dallas. There are 4 right now. I still believe one of the 2 go to Edmonton Oilers. Jake DeBrusk, I think, is a great trade bait for the Boston Bruins to get a center number 2. And then Calgary, guys, I still believe there could be something could happen with Sean Monahan if they get something big in return. I know said they will trade him, but I think they could get something big in return. Ça me fait vraiment plaisir, Karine. On t'aime bien beaucoup, puis on est très heureux de t'avoir quand tu as une chance, puis ça me fait vraiment plaisir que tu as arrêté ce soir. Gêne-toi pas, la porte est ouverte, n'importe quand. Si t'as faim, comme on disait ma mère, rouvre la porte de frigidaire, puis serre-toi, mon ami. C'est à toi aussi le frigidaire. Le Mario Owens in the house. The 2018 Stanley Cup Finals, where there was an issue with the clock. Yes, sir. I agree with you about that one over there. Drouin equal Coyotes and return Dvorak. I would love that one over there. Mes vacances arrivent, je suis en voyage pour... Ben, ça fait plaisir. Tu es à quel endroit? À quel endroit que tu voyages? Yes, so Drouin will be interesting about that. I think if Montreal make a big trade, I was going to ask you, do you think Montreal trade? But at the end of the day, I believe Drouin would be an mega trade, right? I think Drouin would be a part of that trade. I think if you look about all the wing, I think that one. You have another rumor said this week about Josh Anderson against someone else. I'm not remember what's this. If someone knows about that one, it was someone mentioned about this. Jake DeBrusk is going to be another one, guys. He could be traded. A lot of rumors send him and Edmonton Oilers against Yamamoto. I don't believe this. I don't know why. Well, you never know with Ken Holland right now, but I don't know why they would trade for him for this. At least Boston get a center. And Yamamoto, I'm not sure he's a center. Play more like a right wing. I don't think so. Yamamoto would be fix the problem they have in Boston. For Shane Monahan, guy, it's just the fact like he's still young, but I think Calgary maybe looking to rebuild or something like that. We know he got hurt for injuries, the hip injuries for the last couple years. He got a surgery. Can he be ready and play at the better way? Would be interesting to follow up with the situation with Sean Monahan. I feel like Calgary Flames are one way to make a big trade. It could be Goodrow. I don't see Tkachuk leaving, but I could see more Goodrow and Monahan. I don't see Lindholm to leave over there. So it would be interesting. Randy N and the house tonight. Yeah, absolutely right about that one over there. Randy N. Because look, we talked about him earlier. Ryan Poehling signed a contract of 2 years with the Montreal Canadiens. Coach is on fire. But so don't forget to click on the likes. We still at 21. We need to get a little bit more likes. 22, 23, 24, 25. You said before that Bergeron is not going to make any trade at this time. I think you are right. The only trade they will do, guys, is about a second center. And he have to be a young kids like Tivorak, Robert Thomas. And again, for me, now, the big trade he can do is with the Washington Capitals. And it's a big risk with Evgeny Kostenov. Can they make this happen? I don't know. But the way you can see all the move he does right now, the signature of Poehling and Paquette and Perreault, and I don't feel like he will go for the long shot or make a trade. I think they will give a chance to Drouin. I think they will get a chance to Paquette and Poehling. And that's what my feeling about that one over there. Oh, félicitations, Karine. J'aimerais bien aller, moi aussi, à Cuba. Ben, j'espère que ta santé va te le permettre. Ben, j'espère que tu vas bien te reposer. Puis si jamais tu as besoin d'aide, quoi que ce soit, je peux t'aider. Moralement, physiquement, peu importe. Bien, gêne-toi pas de me rejoindre. Des fois, accountability is great in life. Drouin, Kotkaniemi, Biron will be in a trade. I don't think so. Kotkaniemi goes somewhere. It would be a big mistake. Anderson and Chariot for Huberdeau. Huberdeau will land in Montreal one way or another. You still stuck with that one over there? I believe right now. Huberdeau will never play in Montreal. Huberdeau is another Vincent Le Cavalier. I will tell you right now. The only way Huberdeau is come here at 38 years old or 37, 38 years old, that's the only way Jonathan Huberdeau will be in Montreal. I'm still stuck with that one over there. Let's go back on the main graphic. I missed to go back on the locker room for Vancouver Canucks. We still at 21 likes. So I was supposed to go, pas de problème. Fait plaisir, Karine, voyons. I was supposed to get a QA, but you have only 5 minutes to go before the Frenchy Quiz, so maybe I'm going to have... You have any question you want to mention right now? We can talk about different things. I don't want to start another subject, and I can handle this with 10, 15 minutes, but if you have any question, like Johnny, Ronnie, or in our tap, I don't know, we lost maybe other players, other people, but... Bergevin may build Drouin trade value before moving him. I think you see Drouin the power play to start the season. Oh, yeah. I think that would be a great move to do that. I think Drouin right now, his value market is very low, and he can get, like, I don't know, like 15 points and 20, 22 game. That will increase his value for the trade. But again, they will maybe keep him. But Drouin, can we be back, guys? He have a spot on power play, for sure. Would you pull off that trade, all joke aside? You talk about Huberdeau plus Chariot for Huberdeau. Anderson Chariot, it's not good enough for Huberdeau. If you talk about that one. Ronnie said something else earlier. Drouin, Kotkaniemi, Biron would be in the trade. Biron, like nobody wants Biron. He was on the waiver list 3 times. Nobody want him. Kotkaniemi, the problem, it would be a mistake for Montreal. They already trade Sergachev. And you trade another first-round pick. I think that's not the right things to do. Caulfield is key for UB. And again, that's not an advantage Montreal to do that. Because Visky, you get him for 15 years. You get Caulfield for 15 years. And now you get Huberdeau for 6 years. Now you trade someone for about 7, 8 years older. It's a little bit more close, to be honest with you. But if I'm Florida Panthers, I'm questioning myself what I'm going to trade Huberdeau for him. Now, the only way to trade Huberdeau next year, not this year. He still have 2 years to go, right? So, because the money is $9 million, something like that, right? And I think at that moment, his value will be increased a lot. You have to be sure you cover something. You have to be sure you prospect already. So a Lundell or someone, or pick it up 60 points, 70 points of him. Because with Anderson, you're going to pick up. No one of the 3 players you just mentioned there will go to pick up the point of Huberdeau. Now, Anderson can score 25 goals, but he's a right wing. And now you have already 4 right wing over there. So that will not fix their problem over there. I think they would ask more Toffoli on the left side to get not Anderson. If Toffoli get 25 goals again, that will be increasing their chance over there. But now Toffoli is the same age like Huberdeau. Chariot, he hit 30 years old now. So they will request another players to go younger. That will fix our problem on the defensive side, but the problem now is on the right D with him, and they have stuck with Montour for that part of there. So you have to figure out what is helping more the Florida Panthers when you talk like this. But I just mentioned, right? So Florida gets Chariot, you address their defense. Yes and no. The problem you get right now, Chariot is a left D, I apologize. So they fixed the third defenseman over there. They fixed that defense over there for sure. But the problem now, you have Montour on the right. But again, you have too many right D. You have to fix the left wing. So I think if you want to make that trade over there, take out Anderson and go get Toffoli. But at the same time, they will have enough money next year when it's Huberdeau, because Orvis is going to be 36 years old, and his $5 million contract will be out. So you have enough good money to pay Huberdeau $9 million. I saw that comment for someone. I don't believe it. Those stuff like that. All right. Many times we said Ovechkin was not in shape. Kessel, he looked like the hot dog around him. Every time that. So for me, I will wait to see him on the ice, and that you go from there. So I think, is it right or wrong? I don't know. I don't want to mention that, right? But I think at the end of the day, I feel like, I don't know. Sometimes it's like the people increase the story behind everything. When I see the picture, he was not like 30 pounds overweight. We still at 21 likes. It would be interesting to see that. We are about 2 minutes for the Frenchy Quiz. Unfortunately, Dwayne looked like Ray out of shape. Yeah, Johnny. I said in or that right. And it would be interesting to see that for sure. We need to prepare that. Who is going to win the quiz tonight? We're missing a slide tonight. It was fun to see Karen. It was fun to see Michael Rubenstein in the house at the right time. Thank you, buddy. Of course, don't go nowhere. Refuse to leave the building. Stay in the building forever. Don't forget to click on the likes. 24 likes. Jesus, we jumping. Ready for the quiz by the monkey. Can he do this? Oh yeah! Friday night! Frenchy Quiz! Who's going to win tonight? Who is on fire for the Frenchy Quiz? Pas moi, mais qui va gagner, mais on s'amuse. C'est en plein ça, Karine. C'est la participation. Participate is the key of everything. I love this song. Let me then sing a little bit more. You score! You score! You score! Oh yeah! All right, coach, that's enough. All right, sorry. Because it's Frenchy Quiz. Are you ready? Easier tonight. I'm telling you out, this is easier. I would not be surprised someone win tonight at 4. Maybe someone can go all the way at 5, a little bit harder. But at 3-4, easy tonight. I feel like In Our Tap is going to step up tonight. He won Wednesday night, by the way. You can see at the bottom this one. You can see right now, Sly Abs Guy. I missed someone. Someone win last night also. Have Reggie, have a Sly, and I put the name, but I cannot read it at the end of the night. If someone knows who win last night with them, Coach is on fire, of course. Of course. By the way, Karine, you're missing Wednesday. You missed this. You missed the party. You missed the party Wednesday, Karine. It was the celebration of the Hockey National Show 1 year anniversary. Is it Brad Marchand last night? No. Brad went a couple of days ago. It was Reggie, Sly, and I cannot figure out, guy. He started with an R. Who started with an R? I don't know. Whatever. It is what it is. Here we go. Question number 1. Which year it was the first NHL draft history? It was in 1966, 1960, 1972. Roger Delaney, you got it, my friend. I knew it was an R. 1963 and 1965. Which year? Merci beaucoup, Karine. It was the first NHL draft history. Here we go. So I'm going to put your name after that, Roger. I knew that. We have Luke at A. Michael Rosenblatt at A. In Our Tap said D. Michael Rubenstein said D. Bada Monkey said D. I need a drum. Karine Marchand said D. Roger said D. You guys, you're on fire. Boys, everybody said D. Johnny Golden said D. Bada Monkey said D. Ronnie Odette said A. One more time. In Our Tap said D. The answer, the first question, guys, You nail it. Told you it was easy tonight. D. Karen, you got it. I have Roger. I have Bottom Monkey. I have Karen in our tap, John Golden, and Bottom Monkey again. Johnny, Roger, Delaney. I have Michael. That's what I'm Michael right there. Michael right here. Michael, not Rosenblatt, but Michael Rubenstein. Here we go. Karen on fire too. 1-1. Question number 2. Who is the first NHL draft player in the NHL history? Who was drafted the first one in the history? Of course, we talk about 1963, right? So is it Gary Monahan, Pete Mahavlich, Hart Hampson, Al Osborne? I should put Ozzy Osbourne and Jerry Meehan. Who was the first player in NHL to be drafted in the history? Here we go. Michael said A. Michael Rosenblatt said D. And our tab said A. "30 seconds. Luke said E. Bottom Monkey said A. Roger said A. Karine said A. I missed John Golden. John Golden says C. Art Hampson. One more time. Ask one. We have 23 likes. The answer, guy, is A. Gary Monahan. Mac Bergevin, welcome back. Said B. Pete Mahavlich. You did not get it. Hopefully you go to click on the likes, Mac Bergevin, and subscribe to the show. So who has good? Roger got it. Bud got it. Karen got it. Enotab got it. John Golden, no. Michael Rubenstein got it at 222. We have a big race tonight. Like I said, it was easier tonight. I put this easier. I got a complaint yesterday. Just kidding. Bottom Monkey on the roll. You're hanging with the old people in the house. Bottom Monkey. Surprise. Congrats, buddy. All right, number 3. Which head coach won the Jack Adams Trophy back-to-back? He's the only coach win the trophy Jack Adams back-to-back. Is it Pat Burns, Pat Quinn, John Tortorella, Jacques Demers, or Jacques Lemaire? Karine, 2-2. Here we go. Mac Bergevin said B. Pat Quinn. Thank you, buddy. Love to have Mike Bergevin. We have Carey Price sometime. We have Brad Marchand, Blake Wheeler. We have a lot of players and NHL join us. Luke said A. Michel Rosenblatt. Michael Rosenblatt said D. Karine said A. Pat Burns. We're missing in our tap, Roger. Roger said B. Enotap said B. Michael. Johnny Goulden said A. That's one. I miss Michael Rubenstein and Johnny Goulden. But the monkey, where are you? But the monkey said B. Johnny Goulden said A. I miss Rubenstein. Rubenstein said, Michael said B. Guys, wow. You get confused. Johnny Goulden said A. We have only one guy got it. Wow, I'm shocked. Michael said B. Yeah, got it. But only Michael Rosenblatt got it, guys. Jacques Demers is the only one won the Jack Adams Trophy back-to-back. Most of you said Pat Burns, and Pat Burns, he never went back-to-back. He went with his friend team, but he did not win back-to-back. So Michael Rosenblatt joined still one behind, but still he joined John Goulden, and everybody else stay at 2. So Karen, you're still in the race at that moment. And surprised me. I don't know, the question confused some people here. But yeah, that's the story. Question 4. In the Habs history, Montreal Canadiens history, there are 2 head coaches win the Jack Adams Trophy. One is Scotty Bowman. Who is the second one? Jacques Demers, Pat Burns, Jacques Lemaire, Al McNeil, or Alain Vigneault? Michael. Et voilà, Karine. T'as bien fait. Parce qu'il n'y a pas personne qui l'a eu. Let's go changing the time. Here we go. Let's start. Michael Rosenblatt said B. Michael Rubenstein said C. Have a difficult time between both of you. But the monkey said B. Luke said B. I'm not choosing. Enotap said B. Karen said B. Rajo Delany said A. I'm missing Johnny Goulden. Whoop. Johnny Goulden said D. Al McNeil. I'm not choosing A. I feel like it's a trick. I think, Michael, you said B, right? Yeah, you said B. The answer, this one, yeah, pretty good, guys. Some step up here. The answer is Pat Brisson, 1988-1989. It was won the last and final against the Calgary Flames, I believe, that year. So, who would get it? Roger did not get it. But the monkeys take the lead. Karen take the lead. Enotap take the lead. Michael Rubenstein stay at 2. Michael Rosenblatt step up at 2. And Luke score for the first time. Join Johnny Goulden. Can I actually win? Yes, but the monkey, you can win. Of course, you have 3 people can win right now. But the monkey, Karen Marchand, and Enotap, you are leading by 3 right now. I told you guys tonight, it's going to be easy. But congratulations, the one got it so far. Last question of the night. For tie the game or win the game, We'll see. And the one as 2 can step up and come back also. All right. This is a little bit harder, guys. I'm telling you right now. The Habs draft Cayden Primeau. When or which selection rank overall they select him? The question is not very good, but when they select Cayden Primeau, is it 199 overall? Is it 232 overall? 134 overall? 65 overall? Or 176 overall pick? That's what the last question of the night. Carey Price said E. Don't forget to click on the likes, Carey Price. Je viens de battre mon record, Karine said. Johnny Golden said E. Bad the Monkey said C. Roger Delaney said D. Michael Robinstein said B. Bad the Monkey said C. Luke said E. Michael Robinson said B. Roger Delaney said D. Karine Marchand said E. Michael Rosenblatt said E. I'm still missing one. And our tab said A. And finally, we have a winner tonight. And that's the way we finish all the time. At the last step up, always at the end. And the winner is Inner Tap. And that one over there with 4 good answers. Karen finished second with Bad the Monkey at 3. Michael Rosenblatt is at 3. Johnny Golden at 1. Roger is at 2. And Michael Robinstein is at 2. Luke is at 1. Excuse me. And Roger Delaney also said at 2. That concludes the show of the Frenchy Quiz tonight. Inner Tap register a second win of the week at the last minute of the night. Congratulations, Mr. Inner Tap again. Great performance of many people tonight. I'll be honest with you, this is the first time. It's happened another time, but this is the first time, guys, we have a lot of people. It's happened maybe another time. We have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 8 different people have a good answer tonight. So congratulations. I was clear and you was high. Michael, yes. Michael Rubinstein. Michael Rosenblatt came back strong. Alors, on ne peut pas tout gagner, Karine. Ben, écoute, très belle performance, Karine, ce soir. 3 en 5. Vraiment, tu m'as vraiment épaté. Michael Rosenstein, a good starting, but a good show at the end. Yeah, but the Tuesday was good. Never win my... But good. The key is the participation. The key is to have fun and join everything on that. That's all about. We welcome Carey Price in the house tonight. We see Marc Bergevin earlier. Now we have Carey Price. We hit the 25 likes, so thank you so much, everybody. Really nice from each one of you. And, Mr. Dan Asham, you are awesome. Welcome aboard. Don't forget to click on the likes. We got the 26. Hey, my God, t'avais rien vu encore. Je le sais bien. I'm starting memories exercise. And Roger, here we go. In our tab, yes, Dan picked. You welcome, Danny. You missed the quiz tonight, buddy. We miss you. Not you show up late, but you come here, so we appreciate you. You stop by to say hi, and you hopefully click on the likes. We have 26 aboard, so great to see you Friday night. We are going to announce. I'm telling you right now, we are back again guys. Saturday and Sunday night this weekend. We coach is on fire. He has nothing to do. We have a couple to do today during the day, but nothing the night. So tomorrow night, it's all about the Montreal Canadiens. Don't forget, we have a flashback player Sunday. It's Larry Robinson. And we're going to create one or two videos during the weekend also. That's awesome, Dan. It's a pleasure to have you aboard. Thanks to stop by. Every time that'd be great. I don't know if you have this again here. I put this in the chat, guys, but if you want to join the Fantasy Hockey Nation Live Show, you can click on the link, register. They will ask you to join the league. You said yes. It's the Hockey Nation Live Show. You're going to be part of the show of the draft. We're going to do this in October. We welcome, of course, everybody, female, woman, girls, guy, boy, men. We would like to have everybody participate. 20 participation, that'd be great. And we're going to do a live show with the draft live from the background with a website. It would be really fun to do this. I'm going to testing if it works. It will be fun. And because you're going to see on the back here how it works. So that'll be interesting. Merci, Karine. Again, ça me fait plaisir. Et gêne-toi pas. Je sais, des fois, les gens ils ont peur de demander de l'aide. Mais je veux juste la misère à parler français. Là. J'essaie de dire, je veux te rappeler que je suis ici si tu as besoin de quelque chose, tu as besoin d'aide. Jesus, c'est très dur à le dire en français. Merci encore une fois, Karine. Okay, everybody want to join the Hockey Nation Live Show, Fantasy Hockey, guys, you can click on that one over there. I don't know if I'm right there on that website. We can click on it. About that one. And I invite you guys to click also on the every morning at 4 o'clock a.m. We have a vote on the pool. You can go to the website, set community, click on it, and you can see the question of the day. And you can participate. We have a good average 50, 60 people participate to those questions. So we thank you a lot. And then if you want to, watching all the video, you can click on the notification. So every time we create a video, we do that. And also remember, 7 o'clock, around 7 o'clock every night, 7 days per week, we send you a hockey NHL news today. It's a small video of 1 minute. And that gives you all the news happening during the day. We're going to do this during the season and 21-22. But this video is going to be the morning. So when you wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning or after or before, you're going to have a short video of all the game happening the night prior. So that's what Coach Frenchy is going to do for upcoming season. Brad Marchand in the house. Bien facile à demander, Karine. Des fois, on a besoin des gens pour la comptabilité. Jesus, la misère à le dire. How you doing, buddy, Brad? Don't forget to click on the likes. Parfait, Karine. Bonne fin de soirée. We have Brad Marchand, and then we have Karen Marchand. The family Marchand in the house tonight. Yes, in our tap. Unfortunately. Worst case is happening, like we don't have the 20 people, we're going to drop the league at 12, 14, 16. But yes. Roger, have a good night, buddy. I miss your comments. I miss Roger. Always fun to see him around. Pas de problème, Karine, fait plaisir. Durant la journée, c'est le parfait. Le temps est parfait. Parce que je suis à la piscine. Ça ferait vraiment plaisir. Was great show tonight. It's very fun. Michael. What are you two? Michael Rubinstein, you should join us for the fantasy hockey. That'd be great to having you. Really? I'm going to delete some. I did not look at that. I'm going to delete this part when I'm going to get there. You'll be fine. I'm going to stop him and be inside the league. Really? We're going to fix this. I did not check on him. I did not check. I just clicked the link of it today. I will go to this in October. So I think the weekend prior October. So I think like the 12th is a Wednesday. So it should be about the 7, 8, 9. We're going to do this. We try to get maybe the morning. Hot take in the show. Thank you so much. Don't forget to click on the likes. Are we going live after Habs game this year, Coach? Yes, we're going to do a post game this year, Dan. So we're going to have a something. At least after the game, we have a double header. And it will happen sometime, like maybe Florida on the West Coast, or the Montreal Canadiens on the West Coast, or we do a double header, like we're going to follow Vegas, a Seattle Kraken, couple of games. But I'm not going to do a double header every night. So I'm going to do another show, whether you have a game or not, at 10 o'clock every night. And we're going to preview the game at 10 o'clock, and we're going to do talking about the game after. I try to be here about 5-6 times per week during the upcoming season. So it'll be interesting about that. Don't forget to click on the likes. We're still on the borderline. We are at 25 right now. Hopefully everybody have a great week and you're ready for the weekend. By my calculation, my Belgian have 3 weeks to pull off a trade. Team cannot look like this for the season. You're welcome, Danny. I still believe he's not going to trade. You still believe what he has right now is good enough. They will miss a couple of pieces. Where do you believe Manson is going? I was thinking at some point. Yeah, I know about that in our tap. It's not easy to find a center. I know you want trade for now, but a defenseman can score would be nice. I understand, Michael, yeah. Anthony Manzano in the house. Is it your birthday tomorrow, Anthony? Don't forget to click on the likes, Anthony. If you click on the likes, Anthony, I'm going to do something for you. But you have to tell me right now if you click on the like. Because right now I have 25. I'm 26. You click on the likes, or you said yes for the birthday. What is the price for Manson? Great question about that one over there. But Anthony, did you click on the likes? I don't see Weber come back. Here we go.
Happy birthday to you.
Anthony.
Happy birthday to you.
Anthony. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Anthony. Yeah. We have to find another things. Oh, Jesus, I forgot that one over there. Fireworks, buddy. Happy birthday, Anthony Manzano. That's how we celebrate birthday here in the house. When you are a member of the family, we never forget your birthday. We want to celebrate with you. We wish you a happy birthday. Congratulations, buddy. I don't see Shea Weber be back, but it would be great if he's back, to be honest with you. Thank you, Anthony, to click on the likes. I don't know. They click 25, 26, back and forth. I tend to agree, Michael. Kusha rule out could happen, I'll be honest with you, but I don't think so will happen. What is the price for Manson? I think they will try to get, he's still young. He's still 6'3". It's not like it's a little bit like a Ben Chariot defenseman. So you're going to get a prospect, or you're going to get a big trade high, but you're not going to be a 3 players there. It's going to be a 1 or 2. Example, I would say to you, a first-round pick and a minor players with that, but you're not going to get like a 3 versus 1. And I don't know why Anaheim want to trade him. The only thing I believe he's become a UFA, and I think at that moment the reason does this is because they know they will maybe not be back. So it will be interesting to follow up with him. Happy birthday. You're welcome, Anthony. 7 West will be like maybe in October or late September. It's going to be a fun NHL hockey season. It'll be great to be back normal. That's a good news about that. Coach, I didn't really think Weber have any real services last year. I think he just need time to heal properly. Then he will be a beast mode. The problem he got is have 2 injuries. One the knee, the ankle, and one also the hands. And that's what the problem he got. Deschamps said Weber want to stay around the team. I would not be surprised he would be around, but not like, like coaching, something like that. Hot take. Do you think Ovi can score 50 goals again? Are we really, really surprised he scored 50 goals? I think it would be 35 to 43, barely 45, but I don't think so he would be having another chance to score 50 goals. I don't see this yet. I don't see it. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like 36 next year. I would say Weber. The reason I say Weber is because what he bring off ice. What he's really the dominator on the ice. You know what I mean? Like Roman Huzi is a great defenseman, bring a lot of offensive every time that rate. But in front of the net, if you have Huzi behind your back or you have Weber, you're going to get a smash of wood stick on the back, right? So for me, I would go with Weber. How old go? Yes, sir. I agree with you about that one over there. So Ovechkin guy, he's on the pursuit of beat Gretzky record. He needs 33 goals per year. I still believe he's going to get this. One is going to be about 40 goals, but 50 goals, I don't see this, to be honest with you. Crosby, he becomes a little bit more two-way player, so he's not that. He's going to score about 20 goals max, Crosby, but again, he's going to add his 40 assists per year. I think so. I call it in 2026. So 21, 22, 23, 24. 21, 22, 22, 23, 22, 24, 25, 26. January 19, 2026. Yes, he played in Czech. I just saw a picture today. Austin Matthews is really the one I believe is going to win it. At least one of the three over there. Kucherov will be close. After that is between, between McKinnon, McDavid, but no. And no tap. Tishon Colton Weber, he definitely want to be around the organization. He also need evaluate his L. He stay in the touch with not playing like he very summer. He still play his role. Of course. I don't say he would not. I would say like I'll put Matthews before him. Kucherov could be another one. McDavid will be the top 5 over there for sure. He'll be another, like I said, with McKinnon over there. Ken McKinnon, yeah. I feel like Matthews can be about 55, 56 goals. I think McDavid will be around 50. McDavid, with the key with him, he get a lot of points. So, will be interesting. Now he can win because now you have Hyman also. The offensive, it's not all him now, but will be interesting about that. But of course, he's a top 3 nomination for sure. Austin Matthews have a great wrist shot, great player, but I cannot help. He's not a real gun. He kind of leader. He just seems to lay back. It's funny you said that because that kind of player, a big guy like him, a great sniper, and those kind of player, right? We feel like they are not like not passionate. It's like, look, Max Pacioretty. I don't say Matthews is a Matthews, but he is a sniper. He's a guy who can score from every angle, right? And those guys, like, look, Phil Kessel. The guy can score anywhere, anyhow. And we feel like they don't have that kind of role. But hard to believe they are only 45 players with a career 500 plus skill and stand of fame, I guess. Yeah, it's not easy to score 500. It's harder to go the Hall of Fame in NHL. It's really hard. It's not easy. I don't know why they are straight like this, but I agree with you. I know that about that. I'm interested to see if McDavid can reach 150 point. I still believe McDavid will be about 132 point, 130 point next season, but I don't see him to reach 150 point. I think the NHL Hall of Fame is easier to get in the 4 major sport. I would say yes and no. And I will tell you why. I feel like in baseball, the number are big, like 3,000 hits or, 3,000 strikeout. And I feel like when the number are bigger, it's harder. I don't know. I could be wrong here. I'm just thinking about my head, but I feel that way. Raven, welcome back, buddy. Click on the likes. Um, all the player you put there, Matthew look like more like Lindros. I don't see Lindros like Mario Lemieux, and Phyllis Pousteau. He was not a leader like you think he is. He can score. He was a great scorer. He scored 70 goals. He was doing that, right? But another player like Austin Matthews, I'm thinking, and you talk about those kind of players, I would say to you, think about Brett Hall. Brett Hall, he was great, but he was not like a leader like the way we want to think about leader. Drop a laugh? Not really. But I believe the traveling, the schedule now is changing, and I feel like he's going to be 1.3, 1.5, 1.7, but I don't see him to do like 164 points. He did, I'll be amazing, but I see more 125, 130. You asked me about no way with McDavid, too good to go backwards. Who take the missing alternate and the Panthers? You talk about the 8? Does Pasta take Krejci alternate? Oh, I missed this one. All right. I just see the question. I'm sorry about that. Mingle Hockey, welcome back. Don't forget to click on the likes. Right now, who they have? Bergeron, Marchand. I think it's going to be McEnvoy. If you don't have it. Oh, yeah, McDavid is amazing. Yeah, I thought you were talking about Boston, no? Alternative and the Panthers. Why you said Pasnak? Yeah, about the monkey, about the Panthers. Yeah, because what happened after that is because when they lost Parkov, they used those 3 players over there. Yes. Um, yes, of course. I just feel like can he go with with 2 points per game? I'm not sure. You know what I mean? Like, can he go with 164 points? I don't see it. But he's able to do it. But I just feel like 82 game, traveling, the Olympics, everything like that. And I think he would not play 27 minutes per game anymore like he was before that. And then the goaltender on another side, you can play again the better goaltender all around. Again, could be wrong, but I don't see it right now. Right, the guy is unbelievable. He's the best player in NHL. I can't wait. You know what I mean? Like Shane Wright is coming, Bedard is coming, the Riz Mikov is coming. We have a lot of good players coming for the next 3 years. I watch a lot of prospect guys, and I'm starting I'm working and I cannot find those kind of stuff, but I'm working right now to get videos about those prospects and we can go from there. But I want to build like a 1 minute or a 2 minute video for prospect players. McDavid play against some of the worst defense in this division. The problem last year was too many goaltender, bad goaltender. Always, he bring the energy, right? He bring the little Corey Perry he did for the Montreal. That's always does for the Panthers. Kind of play like that, you know what I mean? Hard in front of net, he stay in front of net, and he bother people, play with under their skin. That's what always is, and he have a way to score. Big goal, like you just said. And McDavid case, whatever it is, right? The goaltender number 3, 4, and 5, 3, right? Primo, or you can see in Ottawa, you got like, so many of them, Forsberg and everything like that. And our tap, tell me who is the best goaltender in the North Division last year. He completely destroyed Ottawa. Right? The only thing he had a difficult time last year, McDavid, he was against Montreal. And finally, he found a way to score at the last 2 games of the season, or the last 3 games. But he completely dominated. But he play Mike Smith, so he cannot play. But the only only great goaltender in the North Division, guys, it's Alibok. You have nobody else. Nobody in Toronto, nobody in Vancouver, nobody in Calgary, nobody in Montreal during the season. Price is good, but he's not great during the season. He had an average of 2.69 last season. He was phenomenal during the playoff, but he did not play well during the season. Yeah. But Dano and the Montreal Canadiens stopped McDavid the first 6-7 game. I think they played, 9 games against them? And they stopped him like 6 games, he could not score. Then the last 3 game, guys, he was 3 points per game against Montreal. But again, my point is, he's going to be faced more the regular goaltender next season. He's going to be faced at traveling around everywhere. And I think that's changed a little bit. And I think Tippett is going to have a better control of the minute of everybody on this team. I think they have to be sure he's ready to play the playoff better. You know what? In our tap, I did a lot of record, right? I did a lot of follow-up with stats. Jake Allen have an amazing first half of the season. Like, he was at 220 for a long time. He was like, but again, he was 463, 220, and 9.92. Then after that, he dropped. Then he got 2.60 after that. And then he finished, 2.40, and he dropped at 0.91. No. Depends, because the ladder is too full over there, have to play third line. Tippett would take advantage of the top 6 when the Orvis going to quit, to leave. Until then, he would be stuck at the bottom. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Um, of course, I don't diminish his performance a lot. Maybe you see this that way. I just said, like, at the beginning, he was still at 2.22. He was still like 4.63. He started with 4.1 or something like that. And then after that, Montreal cannot, you know what I mean, cannot pick it up, win for him. I don't say he did not play, he played bad. I just said he have a better, a little bit difficult after the first half or what, all the game he played, what, 27 game, I believe, or something like that. I don't have the stat in front of me, but I just said because I follow the stat a lot for Montreal, he struggled more on statistically about that. But he was as a backup number 2 and to pick up what Carey Price was good. You know, they go to have that kind of the conversation, to do that kind of stuff like that. Retro jersey, but not like he was last year. The reason they did that, the reverse retro jersey guys, it was a way to make the team to make a little bit more money during COVID. That's why it was the purpose behind that. Oh, we have 29 likes. That's pretty amazing. Um, it's going to be better and better. I think the fact his brother is in the house with him will be good. Both boys are going to stay together. The mom will be around, and Jack will be happy. And Jack is excited to see Luke with him. I think Jack Hughes is going to be a great year this season. He was getting stronger, better. He just needs to finish it. I think he shot a lot, but he have only, 6.6? Have a great night, Michael Robinson. Glad you have become a regular of the show. We love you, we thank you, and you're getting better on the quiz. Hopefully you're going to win very soon. But again, I will put your name on the, not your name, but we're going to wish you an amazing, great weekend. Don't forget, we'll be back tomorrow and Sunday night. Enjoy your walk out. How much will Quinn and Pedersen sign for? Jack Hughes is the boss. I don't think so. I don't see him. I think Nico Urshara is going to be more a boss compared to Jack Hughes, if you compare. I am in the Hall of Fame. How much will Quinn and Pedersen sign for? You know, Ishevnikov signed at 7.75, and you have to think about $8 million for him now, for Pedersen. And quick use compared to all the defensemen signed, Werenski and Zed Jones. Zed Jones is a bit older, but Werenski, Mekar, it's two guys right now. It's about $8 million. I think I would be a bridge contract with Quinn Hughes, and I would take more money on Elias Pettersson, sign him for 8 years. Yeah, in our tap. Yeah, I don't think so. They will. They do that. I think the max they can go, but it's not the max, but 8.5 or 8.3. But I think nobody will see. Yeah, he wants to stay on the East Coast. I don't know if a Pittsburgh Penguin guy can open the door to him. That's a long shot I'm talking about. Or the Islanders. That's another long shot. Can Carolina open the door? He has to go where he wants to play. You're not going to see Sabres sit on the stand or stay like 12 minutes per game. So I think Pittsburgh need defense players. That'd be a good set. I think Arena are set up. Islanders are great, but they are already Andy Green. So I'm not sure Sabres will be a good spot over there. Yes, I agree with you. He's still in the black collar jersey, but yeah. Because like he's mentioned, he doesn't want to go nowhere. He wants to stay on the East Coast for the family and the purpose of that part, everything like that. And I don't think so him, he will go to Canada because of the COVID situation. Whoa, Sretzik back in the house. A long time. Welcome aboard. Don't forget to click on the likes. Yeah, that's what that's what I said. He's back with another black jersey. I did not like him on the red, blue, white jersey. A regular win 3 point, an OT 2 point, and a shootout no point. I don't think so. It will work, and I don't think so. They will change all the stats. The only thing bring to you question or what you mentioned to me in our tap, it was changing 2 point, right? And over time, right, you get 2 point, but you don't give a point when you winning. Does it make sense? If you win an OT, you win. That's it. And then after that, and shootout gave them 1 point. But I would play more excited the OT. Thank you so much, buddy. I appreciate that. Glad to see you. I think Frenchy will have a good and decent contract. I see pourquoi he wants to go play for his home country. Yes, he make a lot of money, and those guys now, when they reach 35, 36, they consider other things in their life, and they make a ton of money. It's not like someone have only like $500,000, $1 million. When they play like Thornton does not play for the money. Perry does not play for the money. They try to win the Stanley Cup. Excuse me. Yeah, it's something could happen. It just feel like Islanders have already Andy Green on that. You know what I mean? So that's maybe my concern about that one over there. They have a lot of LD over there, but it could happen. I just think OT is just already a fraction of hockey in the purest sense. Yeah, it's more for like entertaining. I think I love to play 3 versus 3. As a fans, I love to watch 3 versus 3. I think that's great. I think it's fun. People love it. People read it. I think for me is the team, the last 10 minutes of the game, the third period, sometime on the road, they would try to get 1 point. And then after that, nothing is matter. So the fact you said 3-1, I understand. But I feel like, you know what? Whatever will happening at the 60 minute, let's jump into the OT. And if they score. But again, that would give advantage for the team at 3 players versus 3. So it's maybe not fair. I have no answer, to be honest with you. But I understand what you mean about that one, the number of points. Not sure if you already did, but should. Not sure if you already did. Should do a video of your favorite and least favorite player on each team. I did not do that way. Right? But I do like a bounce back player or a prospect player or a player have to come back better, some stuff like that. But when you talk about your favorite player and the one I don't like, I never that way. No, it's entertaining. That's entertaining. The problem you get is like for me is like at the end of the standing, like Montreal it was 0-9, right? And they got 9 points, but the fact they did not win no 9 points, that's 9. It's a 9 points difference in the standing. Yeah, strategic. Yeah, no perfect format at the end of the day, obviously. But I think the system of 3-1 take a better way about that one there. But 3 point versus 0, it's a big, huge merge between that part over there. Yeah, I don't know the format to do that. I don't know exactly how. But a regular 60 point, 3.00, I think is too much. And you know what I mean? Like, if you want to go on overtime, the way you play, I think you should be back at 5 versus 5. You play 5 minutes. If you win, you get 2 points. The other team gets 0. Or you can go 2-1. But again, that's not fix your problem. Too many years. I was born already as a fan of the NHL. Glad to see you, Stratic. We miss you, buddy. We miss Joseph Lanheim tonight. No Joseph tonight. We saw Randy Ann show up. We did not see Sly Abs guy tonight. Maybe have a nice evening with Natasha. That's awesome, Raven. Yeah, me too. I think the way they do that right now in our tap, they give more the team as a parity. That's what the system, the point. It would be like at the half of the year, you're going to have 3 teams, and NHL is going to have about 30 points friends with other teams. And now you're losing the fun to follow up the hockey because now you have too many teams all leading, and then you have the rest of the team at the bottom. They don't go nowhere. And then you have the middle, but you get too many teams, 8, 9, 10 teams. You're going to be like 20 points, 16 points, and fun everybody. And that's what makes it fun. The little point you get, and over time, every time that make the parity closer, and you still believe, because you're going to be maybe a 50, 60 game, it's over. You're going to know already who is going to be in the playoff every time that. I think for me, that's the reason there's a problem. It's just like after that, the problem they would said, the traveling, every time that, now the game would be too long. Yeah, like I said, I'm sure they think about those kind of situations for sure, right? But I believe me, the fact they don't do that, the 3 point versus 0, is the parity in NHL. You have some team guys like Vancouver, Calgary last year, guys. They would be out after 25 games because one of the two teams are 14 OT. But but again, you're going to have a big difference. Like Montreal would never make the playoff. And I said they would not, but never, but they would be you know what I mean? Like I think Vancouver passed Montreal. No problem, my friend. Thank you so much. I will see you next time. We are back Saturday and Sunday night. Johnny, their depth is always good, right? Think about this year. They are faster. We don't have any more Stahl and Perry. So the 4 line is fast. Whatever you put Pocket or Jake Evans or Perrault there. You have Likanen on the left and you have Armia on the right. So that line is better because you're faster. So the depth is there. Now on the defense, you still have the depth. You have Kulak. He's still there. Now Wyman is better to Merrill and Gustafsson. And you jump on Norlander, their depth is great. Their second goaltender is great. It's just they miss a second center or a center where he can score 25 goals and a positivity of about 50 points. That's what he's missing. Stephen Member back in the house. Sorry about that, William. Gators, the pressure is there. I'll be honest with you. I don't see how this could happen. They are too good from the top to the bottom to choke that way. Differently, Johnny, about Peru versus Perry. Yeah, Raven. I understand your point in our tab, but for me, to fact that we have 6 teams try to make the playoff at the end, I love it. It'd be boring after 45 games, Montreal is out. Because Toronto, Florida Tempers are stout 21-8. And now they are 61 points, 63 points, or 64 points after 20 games or 35 games. And then you have about 30 points because you only win, 12 games, example. That's what I'm talking about. The 3-point was split too many players. Team right away, and you're going to be at the half season of 55 games. You already know your top 8. Then you have the bottom there. They go to fight for nothing. So the parity will not be straight enough. Right now, you can have 8 teams, 6 teams fight to make the playoff. I think so too, William. Not a problem, my friend Raven. Thanks to stop by. We appreciate a lot your support. We appreciate you show up. And hopefully see you next time. Thanks again, Raven. Have a great night, buddy. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. I maybe missed that one over there. Yeah, 2-1, I agree with you. If they do, what would you do? Gators, it could happen. Everything could happen, right? Injuries, everything like that. But look the lineup, do a homework right now, and compare that team with Toronto. Compare that team with Boston. Compare that team with Montreal. Compare that team with Detroit, Ottawa. And compare that team with Tampa. They have everything. They have everything. But everybody could make the playoff. I understand that. But the way they are, the way they played last season, the way they are better, the additional better player they have in the lineup, I don't see how they can collapse. But everything possible, right? But I don't see. Oh my God! And on top, I just see. Good night, William. I was good to tell you exactly this in our top. I was good to tell you exactly. I think not a problem with them. I think they should add 2 more teams, and give a bye for the winner of Division 1, the winner of Division 2, and give a bye. And then let play a best of 5 example for the wild card example, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so you maybe play a bye for 9, 10, 7, 8. Bye, William. I said bye. I was not said bye to William. I'm not talking about a bye, but I know what you mean. Gators, have confidence. Believe on your team. Cheer for your team. I know you're going to cheer, but it would be like the worst collapse in hockey. I'll be so discouraged. I expect them to make 96 to 100 points. So yes, in our tap, I think that's the way I would do that. You know what I mean? Like you can select the Division 1 up, the Division 1 up here, right? 2 and 3 wait also, and then you have 1, 2, and 3, 1, 2, and 3. That's 6. Now you have 7, 8. And then you have 9 and 10. And those mix together. So now you have 2 winners there. You have 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. And now you have 7, 8. And then you recalculate. You can go 1 to 8. Or you can go 1 versus the worst. And then after that, 2 and 3, whatever it is. But for me, I will do more at 1 to 8. And not 1 versus 7, 8. 1 versus 7, 8. And then 2 versus 2. I will put everybody 1 to 8. Because think about this on the top. The winner of the Metropolitan example, Washington, could have only 98 points. And then Tampa Bay, Florida, have maybe 103. Yeah. You don't trade. It's the Anton. You talk about Lundell, right? I don't see Lundell score 20-25 goals. Lundell would be, I think you talk about Anton Lundell, right? It would be like maybe 10, 12 goal maybe. Why? Because you're not going to have a lot of times. His time will be limited. Secondly, he's not going to play on power play. So he's going to play about 12, 13 minutes, 14 minutes. And it's hard to score 20 goals, 25 goals at that time, the limit you have. So nothing will change over there. Barca will carry on the load over there with Ver-E and Renard. Then you have Bennett with Huberdeau and Orvis. And you can put Duclair there. Then after that, you have maybe Lundell with Venetro on that third line over there with Duclair or Orvis. And then you have the four line at the bottom, like Thornton and whatever they have at Sherry and Tippett. And then I did not mention Tippett could be at the third line over there too. You can see right now, the top forward, the forward is so good, it cannot collapse. The defense players are great, cannot collapse. Now, they are not, no, they are good. The defense are not great, but are good. They have the quarterback. They have the guy can play on power play units. All right? The goaltending is good. Not great, but it's good. So, I would not be worried about that. Kaden Jenkins in the house. Don't forget to click on the like. Have a good night, Inner Tap. Thanks, buddy. Now it is. I know that, Gators. And it's okay to think that way, by the way. Right? We see a couple of teams collapse sometime. It's happened. Montreal 1 year with Claude Julien, I believe, they make 100 points, something like that, and the next year they collapse completely. But for what they have right now, Caters, I don't see it. They are too good on paper. Have a good night, Tap. Thanks again, buddy. Love to talk to you. You're always a great additional. You're amazing. Be honest with you. You are amazing to show up every night and bring your knowledge with questions like Butter Monkey, everybody else. You guys, you're amazing. It's fun. Love it. The channel grow. It will come with time. And we just need to continue what we're doing every single day. $31 likes. Oh, hit again 30. That's pretty cool. Good night, Butter Monkey. Thank you so much, buddy. Again, like I said to Tap, you are the one also bring a lot on the table here. We love your question. I love you compare you players. Sorry about that, Caden. Yeah, we increased a lot the sub. That's surprised me, to be honest with you. But we grew about 6, 7, 8 per day. That's pretty good. I'm back, coach. Kidding is over. Hopefully you have a good time, Michael. I think we put like something like SEO, something like that. Like it's like $1 per day. I think it was $29 per month. We test this. We test free month ago, and I pay for this today for the month $29.99, and it's almost like 7, 8, 10 sub per day with friend location. I don't know everything about that, but it looks like it's worth it. But I have you here. Yes, Kaden, thank you so much, buddy. We're almost at the end of the show, guys. It's 11:20, and look. Not because I don't want to stay, I don't want to talk with each one of you. It's just like I want to limit the show at 2 hours per night, and I prefer to show up every night and create that kind of the fun night we do all the time, and then we'll be back Sunday this weekend. At least something changed. My schedule changed, but so far I'll be free Sunday night, so I'll be back also Sunday night. And tomorrow night, of course, we'll be back at 9 o'clock Eastern Time. We just want to thank you, each one of you. You don't know how much I'm grateful and thankful. You hear me saying this a lot, but listen, the only way this channel works because each one of you, Gator, Michael, Kaden, Butter Monkey, and Tap, and Johnny, and I maybe miss a couple of you guys, but I just want to say thank you so much for your support, to show up every night, and cannot have me be more happier to having you every night. So on this, my friend, I wish you an amazing, great rest of the night, an amazing, great evening if you don't show up tomorrow night. And remember, of course, you are awesome, but you have greatness inside of you. Have an amazing, great night, everybody.
Here I stand by myself on my own. What if I lose all control and take a step out into the unknown? Oh, oh, oh. What do I know? What's going on now? Is this another breakdown? You and me, should I let go? I do really want to know what's going on now. Is this another breakdown? You and me, should I say so? We're just putting on a show. Oh, oh, oh. What do I know? I need to open my eyes and get a touch of that reality. Don't want another surprise. I'd rather want you to just let me be. Oh, oh, oh. What do I know? What's going on now? Is this another breakdown? You and me, should I let go? I do really want to know what's going on now. Is this another breakdown? You and me, should I say so? We're just putting on a show.
Nice, isn't it? Hopefully your daughter love it.
Come on, get a grip now.